everybody, I'm Jake. This is Fastlane Classic Cars in St. Charles, Missouri, 15 minutes outside St. Louis to the west. And right now I'm driving a 1964 Buick Lesabre, or Lesabre as most people call it. And this one is powered by the numbers matching Buick WILDCAT 355 engine. And you might be wondering, why is it called a WILDCAT 355? Well, I'll tell you. It's 300 cubic inches, makes sense, and it makes 250 horsepower, also makes sense. The reason Buick named it a 355 is because it makes 355 pound-feet of torque in the 4-barrel configuration, which this one is. The WILDCAT 2-barrel version was called the WILDCAT 310 because it made less torque. So it kind of sounds like Buick just picked the highest number out of the three between horsepower, cubic inches, and torque and said, yeah, let's just call it that because it sounds cooler. And I don't blame them because it does sound cooler. This also is the correct Arctic white exterior with beautiful blue vinyl and cloth interior. The main part of the seat's cloth with this cool pattern, the top part of it's vinyl. We got a blue vinyl dash. The face of the dash is very nice and silver. All of the factory looking gauges in here, air controls, even the Buick AM Sonomatic radio, and the radio buttons say Buick on them, which is kind of neat. Turbo 400 automatic transmission behind that WILDCAT 355, and then we have 307-to-1 gears in the back. So this thing was absolutely just made for cruising. 4 doors, so you can fit yourself and all of your friends. Very comfortable seats. The interior's in really nice condition. They're not torn or creased anywhere crazy. The headliner is in nice condition. It's not drooping. The visors aren't drooping in my face. All in all, a really nice car. And it has air conditioning, which is a tremendous option that I will be using. Because it is very hot here in August in Missouri. And I'm going to need all of the reprieve that I can get from the terrible humidity that we've had recently. Massive blue steering wheel. Of course it's blue, because that's what they did back in the 60s. If you chose an interior color, everything in the interior was that color, for the most part. So blue steering wheel, you got blue knobs on the end of the blinker stalk, and the shifter, it's a column shifted automatic. Blue on the bottom side of the dash, painted metal, massive ashtray, absolutely huge, with a cigarette lighter, because people cared about smoking back then. And then the people in the back have their own ashtrays on either side in the door panel. Crank windows, so not mad at you. You just got to crank them up and down. And other than that, you got a full-size spare in the back, power brakes, which are very nice, and power steering. So this thing is an extremely comfortable cruiser with, guess what, 355 pound-feet of torque. Don't know how you would have guessed that. And the 64 Buick looks awesome. The Buicks always had those kind of faux fender vents on the side, make it look a little bit more classy, and it does. Sounds like factory exhaust, so it's not the loudest thing in the world, but for what this car is, a big comfortable cruiser, I don't think you'd want it to be screaming loud. The gauges seem to be working. Oil, temperature, and amperage are all lights. They're not actual gauges, so they'll light up if you have a problem. Fuel gauge is working. We've got a speedometer. We're doing about 40 miles an hour right now. Don't have an RPM gauge, but I mean, it's in the low part of the RPM range, I can tell. It's very quiet when you're just cruising at a normal speed like this. Not a whole lot of play in the steering wheel. It has about the amount of play you would expect for a car with a big steering wheel from 1964. So do with that what you will. Suspension feels tremendous. It's very comfortable. Doesn't make any weird creaks or rattles. No belt squeaks. The engine sounds quiet. Doesn't make any crazy ticking or knocking noises. It's just a very solid, sturdy, reliable cruiser, and it looks really good doing it. This blue interior really pops against this white paint, and it looks just awesome. And I believe this is the, yes, this is the factory color interior. It's probably not original, but it is the correct color and correct interior color, which is nice. But that is the numbers matching engine up there. So it's got plenty of originality behind it. The door panels are also in nice condition. The driver's side front has a little bit of fraying down near the bottom, but the other ones are absolutely flawless. All the chrome looks tremendous on this car. The trim looks amazing. And you got torque for days. Not a whole lot of horsepower, like I said. They were rated at 250 horse back then, but it pulls like a train because of that 355 pound-feet of torque that they've been flaunting. And we're already back to fast lane. Man, going over the curbs and stuff for the parking lot, you don't even notice them. It just floats, which is awesome. If you want to know more about this car or get a closer look at it, you can see all of our pictures and the description on our website, www.fastlanecars.com. You can also call us at 636-940-9969 to talk to a salesman. Or if you don't like talking on the phone, just email us at sales@fastlanecars.com, and one of our wonderful salesmen will get back to you shortly. Other than that, this thing drove tremendous. It looks good doing it, and it's quite comfortable. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.